What's up, Guardians, and welcome back, Titans. With 64 possible combinations, it can be daunting to know which exotic class item combinations that you need to keep and which ones you need to get rid of. So today we're going to be breaking down the top 7 best exotic class item combinations that every Titan should be using right now. I do feel that Titans got the short end of the stick when it comes to class item options. I mean, what Titan wants to go invisible after killing an enemy? And what Titan even has time to? But even with that being the case, there are some solid combinations that will greatly improve your ability uptime and damage output while using the Prismatic subclass. So let's get into it. The first combination that you should consider keeping will be the Spirit of the Eternal Warrior with the Spirit of Scars. This is a really interesting combination because Scars is going to provide you with a burst of healing whenever you defeat enemies with a weapon that matches the same energy type as your super. And Eternal Warrior is going to grant a 25% bonus in weapon damage after performing your super, but only to weapons that match the same energy. So this gives you a great way to stay alive and deal out a ton of bonus damage. Coming in at number 6 is the combination of Spirit of Severance and Spirit of Syntheseps. This will pair up beautifully with the use of Frenzied Blades and Consecration. Syntheseps increases your melee damage by 165%, while Severance is going to create a knockback explosion on every final blow with a charged melee or a finisher. Titans love to punch and make things explode, which makes this a perfect combination. The only downside is that the Spirit of Syntheseps will not be increasing your super damage. Up next at number 5, we have the Spirit of Inmost Light and the Spirit of Armentariums. And I'm a really big fan of this combination. It provides a lot of fluid synergy. After using one ability, the other 2 will get a boost to the regeneration rates, and will have 2 total grenades thanks to the Armentarium. This won't give you any increase towards damage, but it will give you some amazing uptime on all of your abilities. And if we were using the Facet of Mending fragment, we'd also greatly improve our ability to stay alive, because each grenade final blow would be granting us with Cure. Moving on to combination number 4, we have the Spirit of the Abiant and the Spirit of the Horn. This provides some interesting gameplay, because it's taking Dranger's Lash and it's upgrading it, giving it more range and more aggressive targeting, which is really going to help out when it comes to crowd control. Whenever we cast our barricade to activate Dranger's Lash, we'll shoot out a blast of solar energy that will instantly scorch all of those suspended enemies. With Facet of Hope, we would be able to improve our class ability regeneration, which would give us more opportunities at using this overpowered Dranger's Lash. This is definitely one of the funner builds on this list. Next up, we dip our toes into the top 3, and we've got the Spirit of the Bear and Spirit of Star Eaters. Spirit of the Bear requires the use of the Unbreakable Void aspect, and it increases your movement speed while this is active. You'll also gain bonus super energy whenever your Unbreakable shield takes damage. With faster uptime of our super, the Spirit of Star Eaters will make a great complement, because as we collect orbs, we'll gain a stacking bonus to our super damage, providing us with as much as a 70% increase, and Spirit of the Bear is going to help us get there quicker. That bonus damage towards our super would really amplify Thunder Crash, and it would make Blade Fury really powerful. The only drawback to this is that Unbreakable doesn't last all that long, so you're really going to need to be reliant on regenerating your grenade energy. And now we have our second best combination, and that is the Spirit of Inmost Light combined with the Spirit of Syntheseps. As we already mentioned, Inmost Light enhances ability regeneration, and the Syntheseps increases melee damage. With Frenzied Blades, Knockout, and Consecration equipped, you'd be able to spam overpowered melees left and right. It's not nearly as lethal as a Banner of War strand build, but it's pretty damn close. And now we move on to our best exotic class item combination, and that is the Spirit of the Eternal Warrior in combination with the Spirit of Star Eaters. This combination is all about amplifying weapon damage, building up our super quickly, and then popping an overpowered super to bring the standing population of any battlefield down to just you. So as we mentioned before, Eternal Warrior is going to grant us a 25% bonus to weapon damage that matches our super. This is a 30-second buff that's triggered immediately after using our super. With a massive increase in weapon damage, we'll have an easy time mowing through rank and file enemies, collecting plenty of orbs in the process, helping us get that super energy back lightning fast. I find this combination to perform best when used with burst supers, like Thunder Crash or Twilight Arsenal, but it would also work with any of the other available supers. And with that said, we've now reached an end of our list on the top 7 best exotic class item combinations that every Titan should be keeping and using in Destiny 2 Final Shape. With 64 possible combinations, there's a ton of great synergy out there, so if we didn't mention one of your favorites, then be sure to let us know down in the comments below. And if you need any help putting together those master prismatic builds, then be sure to check out my Mobalytics link that's down in the description, where you'll be able to find a ton of great PvE builds for Titans. Thank you as always for checking out the video. If you enjoyed and found it helpful, then be sure to hit the like button below, along with the subscribe button if you're new. Both are greatly appreciated, and both really do help support the channel. If you're a new Light Guardian, just starting your journey, or a battle-hardened veteran, just looking for a new home, then be sure to check out the Discord link in the description below and join one of the greatest communities in all of Destiny. And until next time, Guardians, this has been Profane, wishing you all some happy hunting.